Hello everyone, and welcome to our weather update on the 17th of November 2024. So today is Sunday. We're starting to see this northwesterly flow coming in, and we are starting off cloudy in many areas with only a few bright spells, mainly in the east and south, while in the west and north we're seeing some showers pushing in. Now, through Sunday morning, we will see some more general rain edging in through Ulster and North Leinster. Elsewhere, it's dry and quite cloudy, with only a few showers. Now, through the day, these sort of bursts of rain do slowly edge southwards and eastwards through Sunday. So by evening, all areas have had some rain, I think, with heaviest rain through the Midlands there. Into Sunday night, we see the rain temporarily clear southwards from most areas. So Ulster will actually see clear skies through the early hours of Monday morning. And that means there, temperatures will fall away, while for the south, temperatures hold up with possibly some heavy rain. Now notice for Scotland, we're seeing snow showers packing into the north of the country. So we have cold air digging from the north, and we have this weather fronts dividing this cold air from the north and the milder air to our south with westerly winds here, northerly winds up here. And on Monday, that will pep up the precipitation. And I say precip for a reason. It will not be just rain on Monday for some areas, So Monday morning starts cloudy in all areas, with only a few bright spells in Ulster. And we see heavy rain getting going in the southwest, and this does push eastwards through the day. And by about 2 p.m, all areas have some form of precip, most likely rain, apart from in Ulster over high ground in the north, where we do see these pinks showing snow. Elsewhere, just heavy rain. And then into the evening, we see actually heavy snow falling in counties of North Ulster, not only over high ground. 7 p.m. It looks quite dramatic there through parts of Derry, Tyrone, possibly down into North Armagh, Fermanagh and Donegal. Heavy snow down to low levels. This is wet snow, heavy wet snow, very marginal. So very heavy wet snow, very marginal snow, but probably will cause a covering if it comes off like this. You only need to raise temperature by 1 degree for rain to fall. Is very marginal. But actually, the snow through Monday evening becomes more widespread over Ulster, and also, therefore, it moves eastwards into northern England and into also the far south of Scotland there. So quite a snowy spell possible there, especially for northern UK, but quite possibly as well for Northern Ireland and, in general, Ulster. Anyway, into midnight Tuesday, some wintriness possible through North Leinster as well as it clears away, but that will be very little. And into Tuesday itself, we see a bright day and a cold day with northerly winds and some showers of rain, sleet and snow. Snow showers mostly in Ulster and Connacht, and also the showers in general mostly confined to these western northern coasts, but some will drift inland. Into Wednesday, we see once again a northerly wind day with showers. Again, showers most frequent in the west and north, and the showers again most wintry in the north with snow around. Now through to Thursday, the UKV is showing some snow pushing in there over the south of the country. Now, yeah, that's good for me, but I doubt it will come off this way due to the facts that a lot of runs have this low going a lot further south, meaning that it would totally miss us in the end. But it's one to watch still. And either way, by Thursday afternoon, we're left in northerly winds with more showers peppering those west and northern coasts. Again, some quite wintry. So, looking at our temperature forecast then for the next 5 days, Sunday is quite mild early on with lows of 5 to 8 Celsius. Enjoy it while it lasts if you hate cold weather. Sunday itself, we'll see highs of around 7 to 11. Once again, enjoy it if you hate the colds. Here's into Monday, we start to see the signs of it cooling down. Lows of -1 to +10 degrees. Coldest in Belfast region, mildest in Cork. Moving into Monday itself, we see a sharp contrast in temperatures of the country. So by 3 p.m. Monday, with highs of around 1 degree in parts of North Ulster, but up to 11 in the southwest. And in fact, temperatures of Ulster through the evening do get colder. That is because the precip gets more intense, and we see the colder air aloft being dragged down. It's called evaporative cooling. Evaporative cooling, that means we have heavy snow or rain, and it just drags down colder air from aloft. So you see that by about I say 6 p.m, 7 p.m, temperatures widely at around freezing in Ulster. So there we go. And then through Tuesday morning itself, the cold air does dig in there from the north. So by Tuesday morning at 9 a.m, we have lows of around -2 to +3 degrees. That's coldest in Ulster and Leinster. So moving into Tuesday itself, we see highs of around cold 1 to 6 degrees. These cold temperatures of Ulster could well be with snow cover. And into Wednesday itself, we see lows of around -2 to +1 degree, and highs on Wednesday of a very cold 1 to 4. Now Thursday morning, we start off very cold in Ulster and North Leinster, with lows of around -5 to -2 Celsius. Elsewhere, -2 to +2, mildest in Cork, due to that cloud and precip. And by Thursday, I think the coldest day of the week, with forecast highs of 1, 2, 3, or 4 at the very best. Moving on to the NAO index of observed forecasters. So we're currently going negative with the NAO, going strongly negative next week, and going more neutral by the end of November, but even still negative. So what that implies is that we'll see a blocked pattern with a high towards Iceland and Greenland, and the low and the storm track being shifted southwards, and therefore cold air will spill out of the Arctic. Here we go then, chart data, starting off with the GFS 12-third run for tomorrow at 6 a.m. Sorry, today even at 6 a.m. I did it yesterday, did it again today. Okay, so, here we go. Jet stream through the country, and we see a low forming on the jet stream. Monday, that low rolls in. So at 6 p.m. Monday, here's how it looks. We have cold air into the north. Yesterday, like I said, in this yellow area where the upper temperatures are above freezing, it can't snow. So anywhere here in South Connacht, South Leinster, and Munster, it won't snow. But the highest chance of snow is in the -5 isotherm, and that is through Ulster. So there you go. Moving on into Tuesday, we see northerly winds coming through, and that will bring snow showers and rain showers, a whole mishmash into the north. And then we see this low forming to our south on Thursday. That is what brings that snow into the south on the UKV. But I think that it misses us on the GFS. Yeah, it completely misses us on GFS. So that's a bust. Anyway, moving into the end of the week, we see just in general, pressure is lowering over the country and to our west. And by next Saturday, we see a return of the Atlantic with heavy rain into the last week of the month there. Let's see, but we're still quite blocked though. There is a block still towards Greenland, but it's not strong enough to keep the lows far enough away. Although, having said that, I think so we do still have cold air pushing towards Scotland, but Ireland, and and the UK, Ireland, Wales, and England are mild or very mild in this pattern. And then moving into the end of November, start of December, it just stays mild and southwesterly. So moving it into the ECM. The ECM, once again, jet stream through the country on Sunday. That low forms along the jet stream and along the contrast in temperature. And by 6 p.m. Monday, here it is, upper temperatures. So the ECM has a low for the north. So anywhere, I'd say, south of the line from Dublin up towards Mayo, well, it will not snow at all. And really snow prospects are at their best really only for North Ulster on this run. Moving on beyond that, so then we see that northerly winds digging behind that to bring wintry showers. Then on Thursday, that low goes to our south. I think it misses us on the 12 said ECM. Yes, it does. It misses us. It is a close run thing, but if I had to guess, I would say that will miss us. Into the end of the week, once again, pressure generally weakens to our north and around us. Therefore, we revert to a westerly pattern, but not for long. Even by next Monday, Tuesday, we're going back into a cold pattern there with that area of high pressure. And then we end up quite frosty for a while before, by the end of the month, we see westers coming back in. Here's the GEM. So GEM, once again, here comes that low. Monday at 6 p.m. This low is even further northwards. So really, none of the country, no parts of the country are in that -5 ice storm. So really, snow only over high parts of Ulster then. Bit of a shame there. Okay, so moving on, we can see that northerly winds take over. And then in general, that low doesn't form on Thursday to our south even. And then we go into a westerly pattern, possibly stormy by Saturday. But not for long. We're back into the cold weather by next Monday and Tuesday. Before going milder again by next Tuesday itself. Here is the UK Met Office run. Once again, here comes that low by 6 p.m. Monday. Upper temperatures, really snow only forecasted for North Ulster on this scenario. And then moving forward that low to our south, you can see that this run has that low further northwards, therefore bringing wintriness into the south. There it is. That is a bit of wintriness into the south. If you zoom in, that is precip temperatures cold enough for snow, but that is not really supported by the other runs. Moving on, we can see that by the end of the week, we have the mild air trying to come up from the south, but it is struggling against the cold air, but it is perilously close by Saturday. Here is the icon. The icon, once again, that low comes through on Monday. Upper temperatures. Again, snow, as you can see, only possible for Ulster and especially over high ground. But I'd say in parts of North Ulster, could be quite widely down to some lower levels. As you can see from this chart here. Not that, but this sort of map. Anyway, moving on. We see northerly winds Tuesday and Wednesday. Then that low on Thursday misses us. I think, it misses us apart from the far southwest, where it will probably be rain anyway on the coasts. And then moving on, we can see that it stays cold even into the weekend. But we do have mild air lurking to our south. Some really quite warm air down there. And finally, we end off with the R pairs run. Once again, here comes that low on Monday on that jet stream. Again, really anywhere apart from North Ulster is a bust, as we've said already about 10 million times. And then we go into next week and it stays quite cold and wintry with showers peppering the western north and so on. Everyone, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.